Imagination is more important than knowledge. The only source of knowledge is experience. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. The important thing is not to stop questioning. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. The only way to escape the corruptible effect of praise is to go on working. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. I fear the day that technology will surpass our human interaction. The world will have a generation of idiots. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. You are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. The hardest thing to understand in the world is the income tax. Not everything that can be counted counts, and not everything that counts can be counted. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives, and not in what he is able to receive. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. It is a miracle that curiosity survives formal education. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Peace is not merely the absence of war, but the presence of justice. A person starts to live when he can live outside himself. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit, and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. You never fail until you stop trying. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy and creative expression and knowledge. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Creativity is contagious. Pass it on. The person who reads too much and uses his brain too little will fall into lazy habits of thinking. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. You can't blame gravity for falling in love.